Good afternoon, students. Today's topic is structure of mature ovule. This topic comes from class 12 of chapter 2, sexual reproduction in flowering plant. Okay. Ovule is the structure where megasporogenesis takes place. As a result, megaspore formation. Okay, and megaspore inside megaspore formation of ovum or egg, which is a female gamete. Okay. Now there is concern the how what kind of structure this ovule has. As you know, ovule is the part of the ovule. It is present inside the ovule of the gynoecium in their locules. Let's see the structure of the ovule. But before that, I would like to tell you that many kind of ovules are present. But the common one is the anatropous ovule. Anatropous ovule the in which the body of the ovule is curved in such a way that the ovule has the two different ends. One is callagel end, another one is micropyle end. So this is the structure of anatropous ovule. In this anatropous ovule, this filament structure called as funicle, through which ovule attach the placenta inside the ovary locule, and the portion which is the connection between the body of the ovule and the funicle called as hilum. Means the body of the ovule main structure were present attached with the funicle at some point. That point connection point called as hilum. Main body of the ovule surrounded by a circular coat which is thick 2 or 3 layer. The circular coat is called as nucellus, and nucellus again surrounded by 2 outer coat which is called an integument, outer integument and inner integument. But the integument layer is incompleted at the end. That end called as micropyle end, which also present in some of the seed as a small pores, just like in gram for the respiration. The end which is opposite to the micropyle end is called as callagel end. The end which is opposite to the micropyle end is called as a callagel end. So you see that the two end of the ovule is totally in opposite direction. So this kind of ovule called as anatropous ovule. Okay, in this ovule the body make the acute angle with the funicle. Okay, now the question arises, what structure present as a body of the ovule? Inside this nucellus, a body is present which is called as embryo sac. Okay, that embryo sac consists of 7 cells, and in this embryo sac formation of ovum takes place. Okay, I am going to elaborate this embryo sac structure. This is the embryo sac surrounded by circular coat of the nucellus. Inside the embryo sac, 3 cells towards the callagel end, 3 cells towards the callagel end. This is the callagel end. Okay, and one in between in the middle, which is called as polar nuclei, and one set of cell, three cells present at the micropyle end. But the three cells towards the canal end called as antipodal cells. Okay. In between a cell with two nuclei called as polar nuclei, and the set of cells which is present towards the micropyle called as egg apparatus. An egg apparatus contain one egg which is a female gamete and two lower structure which is called as synergids. Synergids are the supporting cell that guide the pollen tube at the time of fertilization, okay, to move toward egg or the polar nuclei for the double fertilization. So synergids have finger-like projection in it, which is called a filiform apparatus. Okay, and this filiform apparatus from one of the synergids, okay, from one of the synergids, one of the filiform apparatus guide pollen tube at a time of fertilization so that the male gamete will go and fuse with egg and polar nuclei. So this is the structure of the mature ovule. So what we understand in the structure of ovule, okay, let's summarize. A mature ovule has following structure. It has incomplete outermost coat called as integument, has outer integument and inner integument. Okay, inner one the circular coat, complete coat called as nucleus, which of 2 to 3 layers, 3 layers. Inside this embryo sac, one embryo sac, which is 7 celled or 8 nucleated. 8 nucleated why? Because you see that 3 cells towards their 2 cells there. Okay, they have 6 nuclei, 3 here, 6 nuclei, but at the center there is one cell with 2 nuclei. The total is 8 nuclei. So that's why embryo sac is 7 cell or 8 nucleated structure. Stalk of ovule called filament through which it attaches placenta inside the ovule locule called funicle. Clear? Hilum. It is a structure. It is a point of junction where ovule body attached with hilum. Oh, hilum attached with funicle. Clear? Hilum is the attachment point to which ovule body attached with funicle. So what understand? In ovule, following structures: outermost integument, then another one circular coat of nucleus, then embryo sac, okay, and funicle, hilum. Embryo sac is either 7 celled or 8 nucleated. Thank you. कंप्लीट हो गया.